welcome back to Champion Competitor, and today we are going to conclude with Indian philosophy. In the first session of Indian philosophy, we have talked about two schools of Indian philosophy. One is the orthodox branch and second is the non-orthodox branch. The orthodox branch has 6 schools, and out of those 6 schools we have talked about 2 schools, that is Nyaya school and Samakya school. Today we are going to start with rest of the orthodox schools. In this session I'll be able to take only 2 schools of Indian philosophy, that is the Vaishika school and the Yoga school. So first let's start the Vaishika school. Vaishika school is founded around 2nd century BC by Kashyap or Kannad Kashyapa. Kannad Kashyapa, he is the one who is regarded as the founder of Vaishika school. Now Vaishika school is somewhat similar to Nyaya school, but there are 2 differences which make it a different school. The 2 differences is, first, that Vaishika school believe in the theory of atomism. Atomism is nothing, it is a simple chemistry theory which every student learn in the junior classes, that the matter is made up of atom. So the Vaishika school believe in the theory of atomism. They says that this entire physical universe can be reduced in finite number of atom. So they believe in the theory of atomism, that ये पूरा जो ब्रह्मांड है ये कुछ एटम से बना हुआ है, कुछ गिने हुए एटम से बना हुआ है. तो यानी कि पूरे इस यूनिवर्स को आप तोड़ते हैं तो आपके हाथ में कुछ एटम्स आएंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, दिस ग्रुप इज यूनिवर्स, so you can, so this group is the physical universe, and you can break it apart in 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say this universe is made up of 4 atoms. So this is the theory of atomism. The second difference between the Vaishika school and the Nyaya school is that the Vaishika school believe in only 2 pramanas. सिर्फ 2 प्रमाण्स पे बिलीव करते थे, that is perception and inference. The perception is called as the pratyaksh and inference is called anuman. Whereas the Nyaya school, they believe in 4 pramanas: pratyaksh, anuman, upaman and shabad. They believe only in 2 praman. So this is all about Vaishika school. वैशिका स्कूल में सिर्फ इतने ही से मैटर में से सारे क्वेश्चन फ्रेम आ सकते हैं. यू आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टूड एनीथिंग अदर देन दिस. इतना आप अच्छी तरीके से समझ लेंगे वैशिका स्कूल के लिए, दैट वुड बी मोर देन इनफ. लेट्स मूव टू द सेकंड स्कूल, दैट इज द योगा स्कूल. ओके, सो द नेक्स्ट स्कूल इज द योगा स्कूल. Now the yoga school is basically the Patanjali is the one who is behind the foundation of yoga school. Now yoga school is one school that believe that the physical, mental and spiritual practices. So if you practice physical, mental and spiritually, you can transform and transcend your body and mind spiritually. So अगर आप फिजिकल, मेंटल और स्पिरिचुअल प्रैक्टिसेस करते हैं तो आप अपनी बॉडी और माइंड को स्पिरिचुअली ट्रांसफॉर्म और ट्रांसेंड कर सकते हैं। ये योगिक और योगा स्कूल बिलीव करता है। योगा स्कूल इज फेमस इन ऑल 3 हिंदू सब ग्रुप्स, दैट इज हिंदुइज्म, जैनिज्म एंड बुद्धिज्म। इन तीनों जो ब्रांचेस हैं उसमें योगा स्कूल फिट होता है, उसका फिलॉसफी। ओके, सो इट इज पॉपुलर इन हिंदुइज्म, जैनिज्म एंड बुद्धिज्म, ऑल 3. So yoga actually describe human as existing of 3 bodies and 5 sheet. वो बोलते हैं जो ह्यूमन है वो 3 bodies और 5 sheets का बना हुआ है, and this body and these sheets, 3 bodies and 5 sheets, they cover आत्मा और सोल। आत्मा या सोल को ये बॉडी और ये शीट जो है कवर करके रखते हैं। एंड एनर्जी फ्लोइंग थ्रू द एनर्जी चैनल आर कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड इन चक्र। जो दूसरी चीज पे बिलीव करते हैं कि अगर हम फिजिकल, मेंटल और स्पिरिचुअल प्रैक्टिस करते हैं तो एनर्जी जो है वो पूरा फ्लो करके हमारी बॉडी में कॉन्सेंट्रेट होता है, और जिस पॉइंट पर वो एनर्जी कॉन्सेंट्रेट करती है उस पॉइंट को चक्रास बोलते हैं। सो इन चक्रास द एनर्जी गेट channelized and get stored in the chakras. The important thing in the yoga school is Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga is one which is popularized by Swami Vivekananda. So Swami Vivekananda, he popularized Hatha Yoga, and Hatha Yoga is nothing but it is physical exercise. जब हम सुबह पार्क्स में मॉर्निंग वॉक के लिए जाते हैं तो जो लोग इकट्ठा एक ग्रुप बना करके योगा करते हैं, so that branch of yoga is Hatha Yoga, and that physical exercise is popularized by Swami Vivekananda. Then second type of yoga is called as the Raja Yoga or Raj Yoga. Now the Raj Yoga is classical and Ashtanga Yoga. Classical and Ashtanga Yoga को मर्ज करके राज योगा बनाया हुआ है। In the classical and Ashtanga yoga, meditation is the important thing. In Ashtanga yoga or the classical or Raj yoga, the person is learned how to channelize the energy थ्रू मेडिटेशन। मेडिटेशन के थ्रू कैसे अपनी एनर्जी को काम किया जाता है वो बेसिकली राजयोगा में सिखाया जाता है। सो इन राजयोगा दे taught you meditation, and through meditation they will tell you successive steps. By following those successive steps you can ultimately achieve samadhi. Okay, so meditation through successive steps and ultimately achieving samadhi. This is basically taught in the Raj Yoga. Then the yoga school of Indian philosophy, they actually somewhat similar to Samakya school. Because they also believe in 3 pramanas. Those 3 pramanas which Samakya school believe, yoga school also believe on those 3 pramanas. That is Pratyaksh, Anuman and Shabad. That is perception, inference and testimony. So they believe in Pratyaksh, Anuman and Shabda. That is perception, inference and testimony. In these 3 pramanas they also believe, similar to Samakya school. But again then there are certain differences between Samakya school and the yoga school. So what are those differences? The Samakya school and the yoga school. The Samakya school believe that if you want to achieve moksha, achieve it by knowledge. If you have knowledge, you can achieve to moksha. Whereas yoga school believe that you can achieve moksha by knowledge plus systemic technique and practice. For achieving moksha, knowledge is very essential, but simultaneously you should know the technique of meditation, the exercising technique in yoga. You should know all those systemic technique. Only then you can achieve moksha. Samakya school do not believe in God. They say there is no God. God is only in name. Whereas yoga school is the only school. We will see that in Orthodox school, all the 5 schools, they do not believe in God at all. Only yoga school is the one which believe in some inactive form of or personal form of deity worship. Okay, so they are the only one which believe in some inactive deity or some personal god. No other school believe in God except the yoga school. This question can be asked, that which one of the following orthodox school believe in God? Because when in the first video we have divided the 2 schools, we have divided them we are telling them that these schools are orthodox and these schools are non-orthodox, not because they believe in God and they do not believe in God. Okay, we are distributing them or differentiating them into orthodox and non-orthodox based on the source of knowledge. In orthodox branch, the source of knowledge is Vedas, and in non-orthodox school there are other source of knowledge. Their knowledge does not depend upon Vedas. So this is all about the two schools in orthodox branch. In the next session, we are going to culminate with the orthodox school. We are going to talk about Purv Mimamsa and the Uttar Mimamsa, and that will wind up the orthodox branch of the Indian philosophy, and then subsequently we'll cover the non-orthodox branch of Indian philosophy. Thanks for watching the video. Please share, subscribe and like. Bye bye. See you soon, and please spread the knowledge.